Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are just driving. I'm heading to work right now. So I got about a 40-minute drive while I'm going. So I figure, you know what, might as well talk to you guys and just kind of give y'all what's going on and my big announcement, what I was able to achieve yesterday. So anyways, like I said, yesterday, the Orlando Informer, and if you don't know what that is, it is a awesome event. I've been once. I actually didn't film it actually either. Like I said, it's before I really got heavy into doing YouTube and all that. But anyways, besides that, it's pretty much a private event, and it's an after hours event, and pretty much it goes until you can check in at 5 o'clock, but it really starts between, sometimes it starts at 8 o'clock, it starts at 9, it goes on until like 12, 1 o'clock. They normally have it at Universal and Islands and Adventure, and it's like unlimited food, and rides are like bare to none. Besides, I think Hagrid's, which I think was like a 20-30 minute wait from things I've seen from different vloggers and all that. And just from my experience, which when I went last time, I think Hagrid's was right at like a 40-minute wait. Which I think that was the last time I went, it was during the winter meetup, and the Grinch was there. So honestly, it's a pretty cool event to go to. And the Grinch, when you're there, I think maybe you waited 15 minutes to go meet him. Beats waiting 3 hours, in my opinion. But like I said, guys, I'm not here to talk about my past experience. I'm here to talk about what happened yesterday. But anyway, so yesterday I got about around 8:30 yesterday. I turned my iPad on and my phone, and I waited in a little queue and timed down. And as soon as it hit 10 o'clock, it refreshed everything, and I was able to actually go into. It's kind of like a little roller coaster, kind of went up. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if I'm gonna get this or not. But anyways, I was able to go in there and order my tickets. But apparently, it sold out within 3 minutes. So apparently, history was broken yesterday as far as Orlando Informer goes. And here's the big part why it was sold out though. Epic Universe is now being part of the Orlando Informer, so it's gonna be pretty cool to experience it. Now I didn't go to Epic Universe the very first day. Now I did go during previews, which was a pretty cool experience. And also, I went with a team member as well. Anyways, it was a cool experience to experience the park in a different way like that. But this time, it's going to be experiencing a park where the crowds are like bare to none. Which I'm curious to see how many people's going to be out there. It will be maybe like 5,000. Will it be less than 8,000? I don't know. They don't disclose the numbers of how many people's actually at the Informer. But yeah, I read social media yesterday, and it went pretty crazy. I feel bad for Taylor Strickland. I mean, shout out to that guy. He dealt with all the negativity and hate from social. I mean, honestly, I felt like the Hunger Games yesterday when I was trying to get my ticket. But like I said, honestly, I'm glad I got it. I hate for people that didn't get to get it and didn't get to experience it. But of course, there's always. I feel like it did a big turnout yesterday. So I feel like in the future, in 2027, I think they'll do it again. So I mean, it's gonna be a pretty cool event to get to go to. Now the only thing was you just couldn't buy it just for Epic Universe. You had to buy both days, which is okay with me. I mean, that's more food, and more rides for me to get to do. So I got a rate at Dockside. Got a pretty good rate for the 2 nights. I think it was like right at $330 for the 2 nights. I mean, wasn't bad. I'm hoping Dockside, not Dockside, I'm hoping that like Sapphire drops down. I would love to get a good rate for Sapphire if it goes down. But anyways, like I said, we're gonna go to Epic Universe, and I cannot wait to show you guys my experience at Epic Universe at nighttime. Because honestly, like I said before, I think, you know what, I did a video back in January, and when I was in January, I told y'all I think it would be cool to have a nighttime event at Epic Universe, and it finally happened. So I'm glad it did, and I cannot wait to be there. One of my questions me and my wife were talking about it, was what kind of food are they going to have there? Because she loves the mac and cheese cones. I told her I think they may have the mac and cheese cones, but I don't think it'll be like in the full size. And maybe they'll do like minis, but hey, that's okay. That's more for me to eat. But I mean, we'll see when we get there. I'm not sure. They haven't disclosed what's going to be there, what's not going to be there. But anyways, I will say shout out to the Orlando Informer team for having all this put together. Now, like I said, a lot of people again were still upset. They felt like YouTubers were getting invites. Apparently they didn't send many invites to them. They sent bare to none. But you know what? That's all right too. Overall, I'm just looking forward to getting to go out there and experiencing it. But here's the sad part. Unfortunately, we have to wait 144 days to go. I know that sucks. I know you're all hoping I'm going there now, but I'm not today. It's November 13th, and it'll be the other day, will be the 14th. We'll be at Universal Islands. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the event. I think it'd be and honestly, I love going to Universal. Like, I absolutely love going. But like I said, something about going on the Orlando Former, honestly, I really think is worth the money. Like, if you plan on, like, you know, you're wanting to buy, by the time you buy express passes, your food, I mean, it's honestly worth it, because like I said, I think roughly per night, my wife and I spent $250 a night per person. Overall, we spent $500 for the entire event. I mean, I think it was worth it overall. That's pretty much low wait times for 3 parks, 2 nights. I mean, and the crowd levels down, unlimited food, drinks, everything. So, y'all, I gotta start getting my weight together. So right now, I'm planning on I would like to be at 250 by the time I get down there. But of course, I'll probably put it back on one night. But you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to go to the event. But yeah, like I said, I still don't understand why everybody got so mad about it on Facebook. Now, that's like, I can see certain things about it. I mean, the only thing I can see is people that bought tickets for December were able to get pre-sale tickets ahead of time. Versus, like, which I get people in June, you know, they have their, you know, that's kind of like a perk. You know, you book it again, you book the first time, and when the next meetup goes, you get like early access to it. I mean, that's not me. To me, it's not a bad perk to have. But anyways, like I said, I think that was one thing I can only disagree with. But I mean, it's not my company. I mean, but still, either way. But even besides that, though, I still think they didn't sell many tickets for Epic Universe. It was a very, very limited event, from what my understanding. So it makes me think, you know, how many, like I said earlier when I was talking about it, how many is actually going to be out there? I mean, well, we'll never know. Honestly, it could be 3,000, could be 4,000, maybe 5,000, maybe. Like I said, who knows? All I know is, I feel like Epic Universe is going to be a very, especially with Celestial Park, it already feels like it's empty anyways, even with a crowd. So, I mean, that's my opinion, but it's going to be pretty cool to see the park in a different way. Now, one of the things I'm going to finally get to do, I think I'm going to ride the carousel and try to do all 8 tracks. That'd be pretty cool to do. Like I said, we'll have a few hours out there. So this will be a different way to do it, and what better way to do it than nighttime? And I got to get Charlie on Stardust Racers. That too. But mainly, I'm going to go ahead and claim this. Frosty Moon is my territory. Everybody stay out of there. Just saying. I'm just kidding. I'll be glad to share. But that was me. I'd be like the guy from My Favorite Martian when he was in a little ice cream place, being all happy in his little world. But yeah, that'd be me at Frosty Moon. But all right, guys, I think it's time to wrap this video. I cannot wait till November. Hope to see some friends out there. I'm sure we will. But anyways, again, make sure you all like, subscribe for more future content. And again, like I said, we're getting close to 1,000. And of course, the road for Orlando Former is very close. We got, we're almost in July now, so not too much further. I mean, we got a lot going on between now and then. It's like I said, still finishing up my Disney Cruise series. I've got a few videos on that. I want to touch base on Virgin Voyages, get kind of like my input on there. Some other things I want to go back on and talk about things, you know, just my experiences, how I feel now. But like I said, think about it. And like I said in another video, it may get touchy. I know there's a lot of Disney cruise fanatics, but thinking I might have a new #1 cruise line. But that'll be another video. So gotta give a cliffhanger somewhere for you to guys to watch more content. But yeah, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The vlog is out.